Hey guys, Tim here. This is our fall retreat information meeting. So this hopefully 10-15 minute video will give you all the information you need for fall retreat. Also in this email that you're receiving will be this little paper right here, which will have pretty much everything we're talking about as well. I'll go in a little more detail on certain things. But before we do anything else, actually, I think it's the very first thing we're going to talk about. Luggage drop off. Okay, this is huge because this is a little bit different than last year. If you've been to fall retreat in the past, we usually drop off luggage on Thursday before we leave on Friday. This year, we're going to drop it off on Wednesday. Okay, so this coming Wednesday, between 5 and 6, right before surge, you need to have your luggage here to drop it off. You need to have your name on it, masking tape somewhere on there. Make sure your name is on there. And then when you come, you'll check in with me, Ryan, Maria, whoever is going to be checking people in. And we'll give you a tag. Okay, this tag will go on your luggage. And then we'll put it into different piles. And what's going to happen is Friday, when you arrive at fall retreat, your luggage, hopefully your luggage will be in your cabin. So it's very important that you follow these steps. Make sure you get the right tag for your bag. Last year, I think we only had one bag that was misplaced. We found it. But my goal was to have every bag in the right cabin. But the big thing is Wednesday. The reason we're doing it Wednesday, Thursday is Halloween. I know a lot of you guys have plans for Halloween, so we're just going to do it Wednesday. It'll be done with. You can bring like a backpack or some other type of bag Friday when you come, but Wednesday I need your suitcase, your bag. We'll load it into the U-Haul, we'll lock it up, it'll be safe, and then it'll be there Friday when you arrive. All right, so that is Wednesday. Friday, so the day that we're leaving, you need to be here by 5 o'clock. Again, you'll check in with us before you kind of do your own thing. We'll come into the lower atrium here, check in. You just hang out until we're ready to load up the buses. We have 5 buses. I think that's on the next slide. Nope, it's not. We have 5 buses that we're taking to fall retreat. So we'll load them up. We'll call you out by grade, seniors first, and then down to 7th graders. You load up the buses, and then we will head out to fall retreat. We don't have bus assignments, but it's not a big deal. Usually seniors all get on a bus together and so on. It'll be great. It'll be fun. You'll do great with that. Also, make sure that you eat before you come eat before you come on Friday. We would not have a meal Friday evening. Our first meal at fall retreat will happen on Saturday morning for breakfast. Okay, so eat before you come. You're welcome to bring snacks if you want, but make sure you eat a meal before you come on Friday. Okay, cell phones. This is nothing new, but we don't allow any cell phones on our retreats. So leave your cell phone. Don't even take it and turn it off. Like, just leave it with a parent. Parents, if you are concerned about reaching your kid, you'll have my number, you'll have Maria's number, Ryan's number, the camp nurses. You have all of our numbers. You can get your leader's number, and if you need something, you can call one of us, and we'll be happy to get a hold of your child for you, and you can talk to your child. But parents, please help us with this. No cell phones. It makes for a great weekend when we don't have the distraction of cell phones. All right. Yes. So our Brian and Missy Eshelman, they're our camp nurses. They've done this for years, so you'll meet them. If you have medications by chance, you can drop that off on Friday when you check in. If you're leaving a car here, we ask that you leave it in the east lot down by like Wanamaker Elementary. That's where the buses will come back and drop off kids on Sunday. So if you leave your cars down there, that way you're not taking up any main spots for the weekend services this weekend. So we're traveling in 5 buses. I mentioned that already. Leave your cars in the east. Departure day coming back. So when we leave Rock Springs, We'll be back. We should be back around 12:30, give or take 15, 20 minutes. But we should be back, and we'll, like I said, we'll park down by the Watermaker Elementary School, and you guys can get your luggage there and pick up your kid there. If it's raining, I'm not sure what we'll do with that. I think they're calling for rain on Sunday and Saturday by chance. So if it's raining, we'll kind of play that by ear, but that is the plan as of now, is to drop it off down by the school. Yes, if you have food allergies. Okay, let me turn that around there. There you go. If you have any food allergies, whenever you fill out your forms for Rock Springs, there should be an allergy form that you also fill out. So make sure you go on there. The link will also be in the email, but make sure you fill out any food allergies that your kid may have, whether it's something minor or something major. So they're very good about taking care of you guys with that. Colors. So here's our colors for Fall Retreat. So make sure, especially on Saturday when we do our big activity, you want to dress in your team color. Some people do it the whole weekend. That's totally up to you guys. But come ready for, just in your team color and to have a good time with that. All right, packing list. I'm not going to walk through this. I will say rain jacket. I mean, they're calling for rain, so it may be good for you guys to bring something, a poncho, a rain jacket, for that occasion, because you're going to be walking outside to and from the dining hall, to and from the worship center, so make sure you have that. But clothes, pillow, I would say this, high school girls, you do not need to bring any linens, okay? So you'll be in the same place you were for summer camp, and you don't need any bedding for that. If you want to bring your own pillow, you're welcome to do that. Which, speaking of that, if you're bringing like a blanket and a pillow, the best thing for you to do when you drop it off on Wednesday is to put it into a trash bag that has the strings, so you can tie it up and write your name on it, and then we can put the tag on the little tags that you can wrap up the trash bag in. That seems to work out best for any loose items that you may have. All right. Yeah, I mean, the optional things here, the sporting equipment, the games, you'll have time to do that. There's disc golf, there's volleyball, there's football, there's all the different things that we can do during the free time on Saturday. I mentioned this already, but the Rock Springs form, if you can have that filled out as soon as possible. Again, I'll put the link in the email, but make sure that you guys do this. This is required for Rock Springs. You also should have a form that you need to fill out for fellowship as well. Make sure you have those two forms filled out. All right, let's walk through the schedule quickly. We're not going to spend a lot of time on this. Friday's pretty chill. After session, we'll have community groups, and then we'll have open gym, and we'll also do s'mores that night. So that's just kind of a chill night. Some people like to hang out in the cabin and just kind of unpack their stuff and kind of chill in the cabin. That is totally cool. But the gym will be open. We'll have 9 square, basketball, volleyball, some board games in there. But that is happening in s'mores, and that is happening on Friday. Saturday, again, there's the forecast for rain. So let's just pray, maybe, for no rain. I know we need rain, but maybe not just this one day, maybe. But Saturday, you see that we have our session in the morning, Be With time. We'll talk about that more on Saturday. Then you'll go into community groups after that, and then lunch. And then we'll actually do our group picture right after lunch. And then, actually, this is not, oh yeah, there it is. Sorry, this is wrong. So 12:45 is not free time. 12:45 should be the group picture. So just disregard that. It'll be right in your handout. 1 p.m., we're doing this huge Amazing Race scavenger hunt. So we'll give you a lot more details then, but you definitely would want to wear your colors. You'll be split into teams by grade. And then it'll be like an hour-long race. I will say this, the winning team, okay, the winning grade will be rewarded very generously, okay? So we're not going to reveal what that is yet, but we will have a nice prize for the winning team. 2 p.m. we have free time. That's when you can do, play a game of football. Oh my goodness. Sorry. You can play a game of football. You can volleyball, disc golf. Then again, the gym will be open, so those activities will be available during free time. All right. And then Saturday evening, we have our session, community groups, and then we're doing our talent show that night. So I think we have about 14 or 15 of you guys that are going to be displaying your talents. So we're looking forward to that. So that will happen in the worship center, and then cabins, lights out. And then Sunday, pretty simple, breakfast, leader meeting, not for you students, but for leaders. Session 4, a very brief time, but just checking in with your community group leader, and then we'll load the buses and head back to Topeka. So that pretty much covers it. Again, it's pretty simple. We're only there for 2 nights, and our camp speakers or our retreat speakers this year is Doug and Lee Congdon. So our theme this year, as you can see here, is lead courageously. So we'll be looking through what it looks like in our personal lives to lead with courage. So you can be praying for Doug and Lee as they prepare for those talks. And then parents, pray for your kids. Pray that that they would just experience Christ very heavily this week, that the Holy Spirit would just be very present with them, which he promises he is present with us, but that we would be sensitive to what the Holy Spirit may be wanting to teach us this weekend. So if you have questions, obviously email me, text me, call me, and I will be happy to answer any questions you may have. But otherwise, Wednesday, 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock, bring your luggage. It would be helpful if all of you did not show up at 6 o'clock, if you can kind of spread it out. So that would be lovely on our end, because we do have surge that night still. So Wednesday, we'll see you with your luggage. And then Friday, we'll see you here at 5 p.m. to load buses and to head out. So again, if you have questions, let me know. Otherwise, love you guys, and we'll see you on Wednesday.